So on the verge of the Indiana primary, Ted Cruz tried to act as the paragon of moral virtue. At a rally on Monday in Marion, Indiana, a little boy stood up and said, "You suck," which shocked the Cruz supporters. Cruz said, "Thanks a lot, young man. It'd be nice if children knew how to show respect. In my home, a child who said that would be spanked," and they applauded again. And Cruz trying to say he wants to stand for Indiana values, and all Trump does is curse and yell, and he's a little kid. You've heard the narrative. The problem for Cruz is, Cruz may have been the one who planted the story that Ben Carson was out of the race in Iowa. After all, dirty trickster Roger Stone claims that. How did CNN get the story anyway? The Carson campaign didn't give CNN that story. We didn't have proof, but it was a very orchestrated event all over the state that at caucuses, Cruz people said, Ben Carson is out. Their campaign chairman, Representative King, said on Twitter, "It looks like Carson is out." Okay, maybe it was an accident, hard to believe. He also had that voting material that said you could be going to jail if you don't vote for Cruz. And then recently on the Kasich arrangement, where Kasich would not campaign in Indiana, and Kasich would campaign in New Mexico and in Oregon instead, Cruz said the Thursday before the vote, there is no alliance. There is no agreement. Well, then the campaign manager for Kasich goes on Twitter and says, "I don't like liars." Now, Cruz is being called a liar by both opponents, Lion Ted and now the Kasich campaign manager. "I don't like liars." So how can you stand there and say you're a paragon of virtue when you have both campaigns representing the two candidates running against you calling you a liar? Just my 2 cents. My 2 minutes are brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants. Bill McCoshen, a lobbyist who worked for Tommy, who knows how to get things done downtown. We can talk about this and more on the radio tomorrow at 8 on 92.1 FM, The Mic, The Mitch Henck Show. Talk to you then. And that is no lie.